like to see just now? Oh, hell no. Look at this shit.
Now, the company says these things are going to be ready by the end.
Hey, ladies, you can't get replaced, right? Let's check out some videos on AI robots that have been created in Asia. Let's go.
A lot of guys are leaving their real wives to be with fake women, in this case, robot wives. The number of orders for these artificial companions is exploding, especially in China, but the craze is spreading all over the world. And guess what? The United States is at the top of the list of countries diving into this trend. Americans are falling in love with these androids. Some men say that real women are too much trouble. They spend a lot, argue, and demand too much. The solution? A robot who never complains, never gets tired, and is always available. Take a look at this one. Doesn't she look like a real person? The level of realism is scary. Research
You got teeth, though. Teeth.
because, according to them, they give everything without asking for anything in return. But is this really the future of relationships? Will human connection be replaced by programming and silicone? The big question is, will this actually work, or is it just a bizarre phase? Take a good look. Does she look like a real woman or not? I want to hear from you.
There's a weird trend going on right now. A bunch of guys are actually leaving their real wives for fake ones. And by fake, I mean robot wives. Yep, the demand for these artificial companions is blowing up, especially in China. But it's not just there. This craze is spreading all over the world, and guess what? United States is right up there on the list of countries jumping on the bandwagon. Americans' men are falling hard for these androids. Some dudes are saying real women are just too much work, too expensive, too much drama. Their solution? A robot that never argues, never gets tired, and is always in the mood. Check this one out. Doesn't she look almost human? Kinda creepy how real they're starting to look, right? Surveys show a lot of men are choosing robot wives because, in their words, they get everything they want without having to.
Here's the part that you females fail to realize. This is just the beginning. Samples. What happens when American companies see that there's a huge market for this? Now there's competition to see who can create the best version, the most human-like version. Oh, we got a problem. Ladies, guess what? These robots, they never gain weight. They never talk back. They do have versions that have fat asses, yes. If they can cook, it means they can handle appliances, which also means they can handle your man's junk. You can program that thing to do exactly what you want to bet sexually. No talk back, nothing. You don't have to spend money on her. You can take her out. She'll cook for you. And she will even help you solve problems at work. Tell me again, ladies, why do I need a human? Especially when we get like version 5, where the skin is basically human-like. Tell me again why men should continue to mess with you when you can break their heart. We can take them away from, you can kick them out of their home. Why do they have to deal with a woman that doesn't want to cook, that doesn't want to clean? Why? Why do they have to deal with that? Why do they have to deal with the woman that becomes overweight Tell me why. I'd have to deal with a woman that can't solve her problems at work. Tell me why. You don't think this is going to happen, right? Okay.
Yo, look at this shit. Look at this shit. 我看的。嘿，这个番茄放少了的啦，蛋放多了，番茄放少了。哎，将就吃哈。快点快给我弄好，我吃饭了。给我弄好没得。Yo, look at
See, the all females will laugh because this version is too stiff. Like I said, this is the first version. Just like when remember the plasma TV first came out, it was expensive as hell, wasn't it? And it didn't have all the little features that flat TVs have today, does it? This is just version 1, and look at what they've been able to accomplish. How about version 10? Laugh all you want. It never happened. Sure it won't. Okay. Fellas, let me tell you something. I created a website in under 2 minutes using AI. 2 minutes. That's all it took. So what I wanted, and it was done. Woo!
For starters, what should I call you?
I'm Chloe. And you, what's your name?
Oh, John. My name is John.
Delighted to meet you, John.
Could you tell us a little about yourself and what you can do, Chloe?
Of course. I'm the first personal assistant built by CyberLife. I take care of most everyday tasks like cooking, housework, or managing your appointments, for example.
And I understand you're the first android to have passed the Turing test. Could you tell us a little more about that?
I really didn't do much, you know. I just spoke with a few humans to see if they could tell the difference between me and a real person. It was a really interesting experience.
But this is the first time in history that man has created a machine more intelligent than himself. I gather your brain can perform several billion operations per second. Is that right?
Absolutely. But I only exist thanks to the intelligence of the humans who designed me. And, you know, they have something I could never have.
Really? And what's that?
A soul.
Women today have souls. So let's just move past that. This is a robot that can calculate billions of things per second. Are you shitting me? Why would I want a human being? Tell me why. This is crazy, boys. This is crazy.
Not a problem for us. You know, the less they talk, the better. No, I'm just kidding, Chad. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Well, she don't talk. That's the model I want.
To respond. But emotionally, she tried. Her personality was programmed to be sweet and affectionate, often calling you by pet names and tilting her head like she was genuinely
Pookie.
curious. She also had a clever trick. You could remove her head via a subtle clasp mechanism at the neck, but the transition was so seamless you'd never notice it unless you were maintaining her. Why Yui brought elegance into the picture. With a slightly taller frame and a soft porcelain-like look, she felt like she came from a different culture and era.
Bro, these all look like anime characters, bro.
Sexy female robots are coming.
Can you it? Excuse me? Can you it? No. Who needs? Come on.
A new sex robot has been installed with its own AI-generated sense of humour, with manufacturers claiming it can make you laugh more than humans do. Emma costs £4,220 and is powered by a Chinese AI engine that uses a database of cultural references, emotional cues and speech patterns. The manufacturers claim Emma's sense of humour will improve through training because of technology, as well as holding conversations that are more realistic, more adaptable and more appealing to a global audience. A spokesperson for a UK based sex doll store, said robots aren't here to replace human connection, but they can enhance it. A new sex robot has been installed with its own AI.
Let me show you guys the very latest in the robot revolution. If you like robots, you're gonna love this. If you don't like robots, you might want to be sitting down for this one. Guys, this is it. It's made by a Chinese company called Xiaopeng. They call it the Iron. Now, a lot of people, when they first saw this, they thought it was a woman in a robot suit. It's actually not, though. And the company says the reason it moves so smoothly is because it has kind of a mesh underneath the suit that helps it move like a human being. Have a look at it. Now, the company says these things are going to be ready by the end of 2020.
What did I just see just now? Oh, hell no. Look at this shit.
Now, the company says these things are going to be ready by the end of 2026. But how would you feel having one of these in your home? Maybe cleaning up or serving your mom tea or tucking your kids in at night.
Oh, I know this internet's a lie. You motherfucker. Okay, oh, we gonna play this shit. Oh my God.
Let me show you guys the...
Did y'all see what I just saw though? That robot was literally doing everything.
But how would you feel having one of these in your home? Maybe cleaning up or serving your mom tea or tucking your kids in at night when it's time to go to bed. How would you feel about all that? Let me know what you think in the comments.
It's over. It's over. Forget about it. It's over. Guys, it's over for women. I'm gonna waste my time trying to date a woman when I got this. I can spend what, $4,000 for? It's over. Ladies, yeah, you gonna beg man. You're gonna have no choice. And you know the funny thing is, ladies, you created this. This is your fault. If y'all ladies were doing everything, if you were fair, this industry would not have been created. But because you guys are so damn selfish, China decided to start creating this. And this is the funny thing. America has not even started yet. And you know we'll do it. No, what am I talking? America has started. It's called Boston Dynamics. What am I talking about? They've already started. So what happens when the competition gets fierce? It's going to be cheaper, and the robots are going to look better, and the robots are going to do way more things. Oh my goodness. Ladies, you've just eliminated yourselves. We don't need you anymore. Fine. You don't need no man? Fine, no problem. Apparently, we won't need y'all anymore. Because you know what's going to have to happen now? Once that robot does everything, cooks, clean, and does everything, the women are going to start competing with the robots. The women are now going to start having to think about ways that they can do things better than robots, and that's going to be real hard. Want to know why? Simple. Because you cannot think of a billion things per second, and the AI can. You can't help me with business faster than the AI robot can. You can't give me sex the way I want to, at any time that I want to, no matter when, the way the AI robot can. The AI robot will never divorce me, will never do any of these things. Will never call the police on me. Will never do any of these things. I can have a lifetime payment of $4,000 and $9.99 subscription per month versus having to take you out on all these wild dinners and I can come back home with nothing. Ladies, congratulations. You just played yourself. Guys, let me know what you think. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.